Well, hello, my friends. You like the glass removal moment? Sup? It's Katie Rubin, your friendly neighborhood modern mystic energy healer, divine light channel, gal about town, actor, person, comic, improviser, teacher of spiritualness, consciousness, facilitator, awakener of peoples. Hello, Blu-ray activator of other light beings. Namaste, friends. Coming to you live from the road, you guys. The road. The road is one thing when you choose it and want to be on it. It's a whole other thing when you need to be on it, but would rather not be on it. And I'll leave it there for you. I have your Memorial Day 3-card spread. Side note, before I forget, I am running a reduced price healing special. Get your Akashic Records read. Have some integrative holistic energy healing, which is really just trauma therapy mixed in with divine light transmission. And or let me check out your human design chart. All of that reduced rated for you because of the holiday. Details attached to this video. In the recent past, my friends, the home card, one of my favorite cards in this whole deck. Somehow, some way, in the recent past, you've felt at home, which is really nice. In the present moment, there may be a bit of a, we're not going anywhere. We're just kind of stuck right here. But we're remembering in the present moment that when we're stuck in the mud, oftentimes the universe is saying, slow down, homie. Take a seat. There's nowhere to rush to. And the outcome is, speaking of not rushing, the slow and steady card. Take little bits of action, slow and steady, in the direction of where you're headed. You know, sometimes people say, well, I don't want to move slowly. Why would I move slowly? And one of the things I've learned in my little life, let's see if I can put my glasses on because I'm a grandma on the road, is that a lot of people get glasses when they're not grandmas. I just happen to have lost my ability to see like a young person in my middle age. So it makes me feel like a grandma. Yeah, the slow and steady thing, a lot of times, particularly if you're a manifesting generator like myself, all my Manny Gens out there, this is for you. But this is also for all humans, frankly. Sometimes we can move so quickly toward a goal, we get so excited about something that we start to head toward it quickly. And if we had just moved more slowly, after taking the first 2 steps, we might have realized we needed a course correction anyway. But when you move quickly, you get to a place and then you go, oh God, I don't want to be here. So best to move slowly so that you don't have to do as many course corrections. Is it bad or wrong to have to do a course correction? No. Did you fail? Are you a loser because you have to do a course correction? No, you're just a human. But why not make your human experience more gentle, more easy, more fluid? Okay, so that's the reason for slow and steady. Present moment, home. I'm sorry, this is the recent past card. You are comfortable in your own skin. You belong. Peace, security, safety, belonging, and all the features one would want from home are indicated now. The home card represents an invitation to experience what it's like to be secure in your own skin, to live comfortably no matter what is happening in the world around you. It's a time for opening your eyes to your tribe of like-minded people or one special person who makes you feel like you've come home. Home is love and love is all around you now. Whatever your inquiry, you are where you're meant to be and you will reap great benefits by staying on this path. Regardless of where it leads, home will always be with you. It's where the heart is. I think that's pretty straightforward. That's something homey in the recent past, which brings us to burps in the present moment. My burps are appropriate because we are stuck in the mud. As you can tell, I'm a little tired this day because I was up so early to drive so many hours across this great country of ours. Happy freaking Memorial Day. Are you stuck in the mud, America? You've been invited to stop and savor the wonder of your life. Becoming stuck is sometimes the only way to trick yourself into slowing down and looking around you. In fact, this is a sign that you need to shift your focus away from what you're doing and place your attention elsewhere. Struggling will only get you into even muddier places. Now is not the time to move forward, but to observe. Clarity about your circumstances will come a little later. Stop and find the joy in what you've been overlooking. Soon you'll be out of the mud. Soon you'll be out of the mud. Soon you'll be out of the mud. But for now, be still and know that Spirit has a plan for you, which is essentially what I was saying before. Go slowly. The outcome is the slow and steady card. Slow and steady wins the race. Remember the old cliche, slow and steady wins the race? This is a time for easy movement, unhurried steps, and a steady heart. Trust that taking life at a more leisurely pace will give you greater access to your dreams. Slowing down allows more contact with the juicier elements of your life. Savor them. I love that sentence. Slowing down allows more contact with the juicier elements of your life. Savor them. How do we experience the juicy elements of our lives? Through the body and the emotions. When we try to skip over our emotions or repress them or bury them or avoid them or distract away from them, we miss the juicy elements of life. I had a therapist who used to say, all those tactics you have, Katie, to repress your anger and to repress your sadness and to repress your grief and sorrow are functioning also to repress your joy. And I was like, what? I thought I was just repressing all my shitty stuff. But it turns out when we embrace the lower self and we let ourselves feel all that darker, harder stuff that we don't like to feel as human beings, we gain access to our empowerment, our self, our truth, and our joy. Did you know that your anger and your sadness are trying to show you what's correct for you? Whatever you're angry about, there's a no in there. No, this wasn't okay. You didn't speak to me well. You're not respecting me. There's a boundary being crossed here. I'm being, whatever it might be. There's a no inside of anger. If you're sad, you just need some time to be with that sadness. There's deep truth and deep teachings in your sorrow and your grief. But everybody wants to run past them into the joy and the light and the celebration and the expansion and the fun times, which of course is understandable. But if you want to be an integrated person who's whole and not like split off in these different parts that are dissociated from one another, therefore, so what is the value of integration and wholeness? It's like blending heaven and earth is what it is. Being whole and integrated is where you get to have the magic of the higher frequencies of consciousness blended with the beauty and the gifts of being right here on earth. Joy, by the way, is right here in your body, here, now. But it could be blocked up by all of the repressing of your anger, your sorrow, and or your grief that you might be doing. Anyhow, to that end, if you would like to understand the machine of yourself more fully and look at your human design chart, which is in fact, my God, human design continues to be this ever unfolding onion of layers of clarity, truth, depth, and wisdom. Just get your human design chart done, please. If you don't do it with me, do it with whoever the fuck. Reduced price sessions though, I'm offering them now. You have to book by Wednesday. Energy healing, human design, Akashic Records reading, guidance from source. I love you people. Have a great Memorial Day. I hope you're like by a pool with your people, eating some foods that you like, enjoying the sun. Enjoying the sun!